I can't do this. Oh my gosh, I'm already on. Ay, ay, ay. Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought number 1530. Today is TR Tuesday, the rules handbook we're in. And let me see, where is it? Where's the book? Where's the book? I wasn't ready, but here I am. Okay, ready or not, here I am. Okay, okay, now we're in the rules handbook in course 5, week 10. No, we're not in week 10. Are we in week 10? We're in week 10. We're in week 12. No way. That's wrong. Hold on. I wrote down week 10? I don't know. Anyway, so this can't be right. Hold on a second. No, yeah, it's right. Okay, we're on page 337. Apply the rules to achieve your higher self. Now, we're, I'm so, okay, I'm putting myself together as we speak. The rules authors. Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider wrote the Rules Handbook, a creative guide to creating loving and lasting relationships. And it has to do with the philosophy of the rules. It's a philosophy. It's not a religion, although we sometimes treat it like as if it were. Some of us do, and it is not a. The authors say this: they're not therapists. This is simply a rule-stating philosophy that has been used and successfully got people together to get married, to have good relationships, the kind of relationships where the guy is chasing the girl, he has to pin her down for a date. Once he does, he feels like he's reached a touchdown, etc. Anyway, let's go on. So, in week 12, which was on, this can't be right. Starting over the rules, dating after divorce, don't be naive. This can't be right. This is wrong. This is not the right page I'm supposed to be on. I'm on the wrong page. Don't stay stuck. Moving on. Regrets and reevaluation. The power of now. Don't pick on yourself. One call for closure. I feel like I'm on the wrong page. I don't know. We're not in course 11. Oh well. There we are. Week 11? Week 12? Anyways, it doesn't matter where we are. We jump in where we are. If you're dating after a breakup or divorce, you may think that everything is different now with dating apps and social media. It's not. Technology has changed the way people meet, but the guy still has to make the first move in whatever medium, and you still have to play hard to get. Number 2, if a guy talks about his ex a lot, buyer beware. He's not over her or not that into you. Don't waste time and move on. Number 3, doing nothing is not an option if you're single, separated, or divorced. You need to go out and join dating apps and try something, anything, one thing, break the ice. Put on your makeup, says the girl who hasn't got her makeup on. Okay, so course 6. I can't believe we're in course 6. No way. Are we really in course 6? I guess so. I don't feel like we're on the right page. Decluttering your ex, the power of now, regrets and reevaluation. I don't feel like it's the right page. Live and let live. Anyway. So, here we are. Course 6. Week 1 in course 6. The rules refresher course. Reminders before you jump back into the rules. The leap of faith. Day 352. The rules require a certain leap of faith. Against your better judgment and rational thinking, we're asking you to believe that letting men speak to you first and pulling back, playing hard to get, is going to make him want you more, not less, and that he's going to think you're intriguing and busy, not rude. Naturally, you are filled with trepidation. You're afraid the strategy is going to backfire, that he'll think you're not interested and move on to someone else who shows a lot of interest. We get that you're afraid and risk avoidant, but men aren't. In fact, they love high speed car chases, bungee jumping, and bullfights, all the things women find terrifying. And they fall in love with women who are a little hard to get. So if you want to get the guy, don't worry and control so much. Just play the rules game. The rules game. Okay, so I'm going to read that weekly pep talk here, which is here. I'm. Hey, you guys, stop distracting me. Okay. For the last, there's got to be something. For the last 25 plus years, we've helped thousands of women around the world use the rules to meet and marry their lifelong partners, and hope you have created many healthy and long-lasting relationships after reading and using the weekly pep talks and daily lessons in this book. If you relate to this book, there may have been times when you were hurt, discouraged, or disappointed while looking for a healthy relationship with the right lifelong partner. We hope the Rules Handbook was helpful in guiding you through all the stages of creating loving and long-lasting relationships. Remember, the rules work. As fulfilling as your career, children, grandchildren, girlfriends, charity work, and hobbies are, they're not quite the same thing as shifting over. Excuse me. Um, They're not quite the same as sharing your life with a romantic partner. Even if you've had a successful marriage, you might find that some days being a team player with your partner is hard to continue after you've been married a few years. And this is why we created a 2-week reminder course of the best of quote unquote daily reminders that will help remind you of how to use the rules to empower your higher self in your everyday life and inspire you to stay on the rules path. In addition to the following 2-week reminder course, you can also use support groups. There are Facebook pages Rules Girls can join. Dating coaches, either us or one of many women we have trained and certified in the rules, as well as finding encouragement, helpful hints, and success stories on our Facebook and Instagram pages. The rules book is on Facebook. The Instagram pages, I personally don't use Instagram. I've been hacked, so I can't use it now without letting people think that I'm the imposter. So I don't use it. Anyway, day 353. Excuses, but no reason. There's always an excuse to not date right now. Work is crazy. You're shopping for a new car. You're redoing your kitchen. Your cat needs to go to the vet again. You started a vegetarian diet that may be hard to navigate at restaurants. Yada, yada. We've heard it all. The truth is, there is always going to be something. You don't have to date all day and night. We're talking about an hour here and there, 3 hours a week of going out and checking your online messages. It doesn't have to be all or nothing perfect. It just has to be now. If not now, when? Day 354. Stop fighting. If not now, when? So what I did was, when it came to my makeup, I went for 8 years without using a single piece of makeup. And I was looking I was looking tired. I was looking sleepy. I was looking like I just got out of bed and I'm out here in an emergency. I felt like that too, because when I looked in the mirror, that's what I looked like. And then one day I said, well, I can afford to buy lipstick. I can afford to buy makeup. Let's go do it. And so I think I either did that or got a really good coupon deal at one of the drugstores. And I went and got some makeup, came home, and when makeup is new, don't you love to open it up and experiment with it? Well, that's John Clark would probably say something like, no. But those of us women who do so know. We knew, yes, we knew that this was the case. So I started to wear makeup again, and not just that, but I think the biggest thing that kept me started on it was a makeover. In the rules book, the original rules book, it's recommended to go and get yourself a makeover, and how to do it. You go to a department store, and what will happen is you go and ask for a makeover or make an appointment for one at the counter, and you say, I'm interested in a makeover for dating, or I'm interested in a makeover for work, or I'm interested in a makeup for using every day that is not that hard to do. And so what I did was I said I'd like a makeover, and the person kind of looked at me with a knowing face, look with a knowing look, like, mm-hmm. But she was very professional. She didn't make me feel bad or anything. She just, was like, okay, you can use one. Okay, nothing big, nothing surprising to her, and we got to it. I think it was right then and there she started me on some makeup, and I will never forget. It was at the Shiseido counter I did it, and she got me these nice color lipsticks, not lipsticks, but those lip pencils, and it was the nicest color I had seen. Men react to this is what I saw on television a long time ago, that men like red that is yellow based red, and women like red that is blue based red, and then there's just one true red in between that you very rarely find. I did see it one time on a woman that was wearing this entire red outfit, and I asked her where she got it. She said it was from Kyrgyzstan. So in some countries they sell it. But it's a very in fact, I think there's a new car out with true red as its color. It's where it's just as much yellow base as it is blue base. So you take a look at it for yourself. Anyway, Chinese red is yellow based red. They call it Chinese red. And then British red, which was what the redcoats actually were, not what they're portraying nowadays, but it was blue based red, with the British war during their fight with the USA at the time. Anyway, red lipstick. So back to the lipstick. So the woman helped me put on the eyeshadow, and she said, this is the way we ordinarily do it, but I'm just showing you how to do it where you can do it every day, okay? And so she goes here, and she goes, there's a curve around here. And, come to think of it, I haven't done that in a long time, but I remember her showing it, a little circle. You do a little circle. You do all kinds of, I should be giving you makeup tips, actually. I have done that before on this show. And I think it was on January 30th, 2021. Yes, January 30th, 2021. Anyway, I recall that. Anyway, so, or was it the 28th? Anyway, what were we talking about? If not now, when? Okay. Stop fighting. Day 354. It's not the rules, but your resistance to the rules that make them hard to do. Clients have told us that their first reaction to our book was, I'm not a 1950s housewife, or this is crazy. I went to college. I should be able to do whatever I want, or Why should I have to play games? If a guy asks me out on Friday for Saturday and I don't have plans, why not go? Of course, after a difficult breakup or two, they're sold and want to know exactly what to do. The sooner you accept that love works best when the man pursues the woman, the sooner you won't struggle so much. When you want to break a rule, ask yourself, is this the woman I want to be, the woman who texts a guy to remind him I exist, or shows up at his place unannounced, demanding to know why he didn't answer my texts or calls? No. I've had the impulse a moment or two to drive to a guy's place unannounced, and 2 times in my life this has happened. I'd be on the freeway or I'd be on the road driving at the speed limit, regular speed. I don't mean to say I'm driving fast, I'm just cruising along, and the phone rings, my handset. And I go, hello? And it's the guy I'm trying to go visit. Oh my gosh. He's going, so what are you up to? I'm not going to say I'm headed to see you. I'm not going to say that because that just seems too forward and too revealing. I'm like, boy, I sure was just going to give you a surprise, wasn't I? Sure was. Sure don't think so now. And so I just pull over, get off the freeway, pull over, park the car. I say, okay, hi, how are you? And I talk for 10 minutes and then I go home. So it's not going to be any better than that particular phone call. If you're headed to a guy's place, don't get there. Don't get there. If you're headed to a guy's place unannounced, no, don't 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 get there. If you want my advice, that's what it is. But I'm not a rules coach. I'm just a rules buddy. I am just a rules friend. I can help you with the rules, but I am not a certified coach. Just want to put that out there. I will eventually become a certified coach. Just not that interested in doing that right now. I love reading. I love reading. Yeah, I'm not really all that into the interactions with women who want to say to me, and then I did this and then that, and then we had to talk, and I told them all my troubles and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I have a friend that tells me that, and I think to myself, oh my goodness, how am I going to get it across to her? I don't think I can. So I don't know what rules coaches do, but they have to work with that a lot every day, that they're doing their job, that they're doing their rules coaching business. Feminist and feminine, there's a difference. It's day 355. Thanks to feminism, most women are career-driven and financially independent. They own their own apartments, drive luxury cars. That's a very New Yorkish way of saying you own an apartment or own a condo. In San Francisco, we say condo, because people don't own apartments in California. We rent apartments in California, but in the old East Coast type of lingo, you can own an apartment because it is an apartment. It's a part in a house, and it's your own. They own their apartments, drive luxury cars, go on lavish vacations, and run half marathons without a man and without thinking twice. The downside is they are more masculine and bring that masculine energy into their romantic relationships, and it doesn't work. The rules answer is that you can be a feminist and feminine at the same time. We are. For the last 25 plus years, and without the assistance of a man, we have run our own corporation for relationship coaching, have written 6 books, looks like more to me. Oh, the journal. And have appeared on every TV show, radio show, magazine, and newspaper, including The Oprah Winfrey Show, Good Morning America, The Today Show, The Joan Rivers Show, People Magazine, and The New York Times as best-selling authors. We are go-getters with work, but try to be feminine at home with our husbands. Mm. And there are not every single woman likes florals and pink, by the way. I'm one of them. I don't wear pink. Even though, that's so out right now. Right now, the word pink is just sitting on these storefronts in a certain font, too. I think what's it called? Calibri? Whatever, not Calibri. I don't know what it's called. Not Times New Roman. It's something else. It's blockish, more blockish. Day 356. Be smart. People who say that the rules are a game and that there shouldn't be any intrigue in matters of the heart are living under a rock. Life is a game. You don't go on job interviews or in pajamas or say how much you hate to work. You don't tell your mother-in-law that you married her son and not his family and that she shouldn't expect to see you that much. And you don't go on dates and talk about all your failed relationships. Women who think that they can say or do whatever they want are living in a dream world. There must be decorum or there will be consequences. A woman with no filter went with her boyfriend to couples counseling and told the therapist that he was a loser for not making more money. He left the session and the relationship. She never heard from him again. Don't be naive. Be smart and be a rules girl. In other words, if you don't have a filter, you may say something that is hurtful, and the man will leave the session and not not think twice, not look back. So you will hurt people if you don't have a filter. A filter is part of it. No, a filter is called the brain. Sorry, but that's what it is. It's the brain. This is our filter. If we're not sounding like we have a filter, there's something empty in here. Don't drink alcohol that much. I don't want to piss off people who drink alcohol, but seriously, check mark, the B word. And seriously, you don't want to piss off people all the time. I know a woman who does that. She has no filter, but she has had some exposure to I think Agent Orange. She grew up in a war zone and walked through a whole country to get to another country with her family. Her younger brother died along the way, blah blah, and she has no filter. So she was talking with a whole group of us and telling us all about her husband's private part size, and the whole crowd went, "Oh," for her. Um, no. And he stays married to her, but you can see that he knows there's something organically wrong with her. That's different from choosing not to use your filter. Um, she does very well. She is a CPA, actually. So when she's at work and she's being professional, she knows certain things. But when she's laid back and casual with her family or quiet with her friends, she'll just talk like that because she grew up in a war zone. Most of us did not that are watching this show. And if you did, I am sorry for you. I am sorry for you. I did not grow up in a war zone, but I did get the kind of thing they call uh, 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 generational trauma, and they pass it down. Don't pass it down. If you can help it, don't pass it down. If that's the least little bit of advice I can give you, don't pass down your woes. Okay? Old Kinderhook.